What is up, Blues? It's your boy Orin. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will give you guys my predicted lineup for this upcoming season. So let's get into it. For the goalkeeper position, guys, there is only one option, and it's Edouard Mendy, guys. The guy won the Champions League with us. What a superb signing he was from Petr Cech. He recommended him to the board and stuff, and wow, Edouard Mendy shocked a lot of people. He surprised many people, including a lot of fans, rival fans, from the pundits. Like, they were surprised at how good this guy is for the price we paid. The guy is in his prime, very great. It is kicking ability, fantastic saves ability. This guy is the complete goalkeeper, the one you want. He's tall, he's like 6'5" or something. His arms are long. He's gonna come out for the crosses and stuff. This guy's the real deal, guys. And I think this season, when he gets more recognition and stuff, I think he's gonna be considered at least top 5 to top 10 goalkeepers in the world. I think this season, 100% in the Champions League, he was the best goalkeeper in the competition for sure. In the Premier League, he was top 3 for me again. So I think this season he's gonna get the recognition that he actually deserves. And I'm just happy to have a goalkeeper like him in the club, considering a couple seasons ago we had Kepa and stuff, and he wasn't really that good. So it's a relief to have a goalkeeper like Edouard Mendy in the club. And yeah, let's go to the next position. As you guys know, we are playing a back 3, so for the right center back position, I'm going to go for Cesar Azpilicueta, the club captain. What a legend. He finally won his Champions League trophy, the trophy that he was waiting for a good couple of years. The closest he got before this season, before the last year's season, it was the semi-final with Mourinho. Remember, we got knocked out against Atletico Madrid, but hey, he finally won it. And this guy, man, he's been consistent for so many years. And it's unbelievable that his injury record is crazy. Never gets injured. He's always ready to give his 100% for the club. And I'm just happy to have a guy like him in the club. He's one of those guys that you know is going to give everything he has in the pitch. And I think Azpilicueta, he has to be in one of the greatest of Chelsea players, for sure. He has to go to the history books of the Premier League too. The guy has been, in my opinion, he's like a top 5 right back of all time in the Premier League. Or fullback, because he played left back at a time too. But yeah, this guy, guys, he has to play as the club captain. And yeah, for the middle center back, I'm gonna go for Thiago Silva, another experienced figure, and he just signed an extension with the club, so he's gonna be here for another year. But yeah, guys, Thiago Silva at the age of 36, still balling out, captaining Brazil. He took them to the Copa America final. Unfortunately, they didn't win, and Messi won it. However, he won it last time. But again, for Chelsea, guys, he's been amazing. He carried us to a Champions League final. He was amazing over there. And even though he got injured in the final, Christensen came in and replaced him. But you cannot take away his great, fantastic performance against Manchester City. And I just love how Thiago Silva is so composed on the ball. You can see he's just not, fazed by anything. Anyone presses him, he's just calm, collected. And besides the first mistake against West Brom in the beginning of the season, he didn't really make any mistakes. He was just solid, composed, leading the back line, communicating with other defenders and stuff. He's the real deal, and at the age of 36, he's still going crazy. So if this guy joined us, let's say 5-6 years ago, good luck Premier League, man. Good luck Premier League. And this guy he's pretty much at the end of his career, and he's playing like this. Put some respect on his name, guys. So I think Thiago Silva has to start for us. Even though Christensen has been sublime for Denmark, I'm gonna go for Thiago Silva just because of his great experience and his world-class, his world-class abilities, man. For the left center back position, guys, I've gone with Antonio Rudiger, of course. Currently, his contract situation isn't cleared up, and we have to wait and see what's gonna happen. However, based on his great performances from last year, the guy deserves to start and be our number 1 left center back. What a fabulous player. To be honest, I was one of the doubters earlier on in the season, and last part of the Lampard's first season, and I was like, is he really good enough for the Chelsea and starting for us? And I was a big doubter, just like many other people. But when Tuchel came in, this guy just went to different levels. Wow, he surprised me completely. I didn't know he had this kind of qualities in him. I was like, wow, is this Rudiger? Especially with the mask. Whew, he went to different levels, guys, I'm telling you. So the guy has to start, guys. So yeah, For the right wing back position, there is only one player that has to start. It's my guy, Reece James, guys. What a fabulous player. And unfortunately, he didn't really get to play a lot in the Euro 2020. Kyle Walker was good, but I think if Reece James played, we could have done better. But it is what it is, though. Reece James, for me, he has to start. His physicality, guys, it's crazy. Every time I talk about Reece James, I talk about his physicality, guys. He looks like a tank, guys. Like, no winger can get past him. He just bullies everyone for fun. Reece James, guys, he's 21. Imagine giving like another couple years, guys. He can go to insane levels, guys. I'm telling you. Great crossing. His intelligence is top class, guys. He's an Einstein in the game, guys. He's Einstein in the game. He can play in the midfield. His crosses, as I said before, it's amazing. His short passing game is quality, and he can go to the midfield. And you guys know he played in the midfield in his vegan days. So he knows what he's gonna do when he goes there. Player like Kimmich, and he's got the pace and the defending, and he provides great link-up ability with our attacking players. So there is no reason he's not gonna start. And even though we missed out on Achraf Hakimi, but it doesn't matter, guys, because Reece James is the better player still. So I don't know, man. Reece James has to start. For the left wing back position, guys, it's none other than Ben Chilwell, another player that didn't really get game time in the Euro 2020, and I feel bad for him. I think Luke Shaw, even though defensively he was amazing, and offensively I think he scored 1 or 2 goals, but I think Chilwell's crosses are way better. I think his overlapping runs are much better, and I think Chilwell could have had a bit more game time in the Euros. But in the Premier League, we already know, guys, he's been one of the best left backs for the past 2-3 years. He won the Champions League, and he was very important in that season, in that Champions League campaign. And his link up with Mason Mount on the left flank has been insane, guys. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they cover for each other every time it's needed. And I just love Chilwell, guys. He's a funny guy. He gives that positive energy for the squad, and he's just a top quality player. And he's just 24, guys. I think he's 24. And I'm pretty sure in another 2-3 years, this guy is going to be world class, guys. For the midfielder number 1, it's N'Golo Kante, guys. N'Golo Kante, best defensive midfielder in the world for a reason. Carried France the whole Euro 2020 tournament, and even though they got knocked out, he was still one of their best players. And I don't know if they didn't have Kante, what would have happened. Don't get me wrong, Jorginho, Kovacic, their partnership is great, but Kante brings something to the table that they don't. Kante's amazing recovery, pace, his tackles and interceptions is important. Deep lying passes, those line breaking passes that no one really talks about it. It's very important, guys. Kante's ball carrying ability is very important too. Usually people, when they talk about Kante, they never really give the credit that he deserves on the ball. We already know he's world class and elite, defensively, but on the ball, guys, you gotta look at the small details, and you gotta pay attention that what he provides. And those are the small details that make him, an elite player. And you guys gotta know, Kante, he's been doing this for such a long time, and it feels like no one really pay attention to it, or they don't really want to pay attention to it. But the guy is amazing on the ball. And if you put like a proper midfielder next to him, we have a bunch of midfielders, and if you put a midfielder that can complement him, just like Matic in the old days, he can do crazy stuff, guys. So overall, guys, N'Golo Kante is a must-start, world-class player, and I just hope he stays fit for the rest of the season. So yeah, guys, let's get to the next midfielder. Next midfielder, guys, we got players like Kovacic. We got players like Loftus-Cheek and stuff, and we've been linked to Declan Rice, and so far he hasn't signed for us. But one player that has to start for us is Jorginho, the winner of Euro 2020 with Italy, and I think he won the Champions League with Conte too in the midfield. So Jorginho has to start, guys, for me. No question about it. What a great player. He's the regista, guys. Real regista, guys. He leads the team, from the deep areas to the front areas. He becomes that passing option in the middle, and he helps the team, build up from the back. And his defensive abilities are very underrated too. I think, he's one of the downsides that he has is physical, limits. He's not fast, he's not really strong, he's not really tall, but overall, he makes up for it with his intelligence and his positioning and stuff, and he knows what are his limits. So he kind of positions himself a way that he can, not allow opponents to get past them. Sometimes it happens because, like, it's football and stuff, like some players are just too good and they go and dribble past you. But overall, Jorginho is a player that has to start next to N'Golo Kante, and I just cannot wait to see this duo playing together again and dominating Premier League. For the right attacking midfielder, guys, I've gone with Kai Havertz. I've got his name in the back of my shirt, and Kai Havertz did crazy stuff in the second part of the season for us. He was one of the Germany's most important players. He was their best player for me in the Euro 2020. He carried them, and he scored a couple important goals for them. And he's still 21. And after his big move from Bayer Leverkusen last season, this is finally a time for him to settle down in the Premier League and finally show the people what he's capable of doing, just like he did in the last couple games he played for Germany and also for Chelsea. He scored the Champions League winning goal for us, and he's a legend for Chelsea at this point, And I'm just excited, guys. I'm just excited. I just love the way he plays, guys. He's so silky on the ball. He's so comfortable on the ball. And he just makes things look so easy. So I just cannot wait to see him play. And yeah, guys, let's go to the left attacking midfielder. For this position, Mason Mount, guys. Mason Mount has to start. We got players like Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi. They can play those roles. But it has to be Mason Mount, guys. Mason Mount, he's such a crucial part for us on and off the ball, guys. You guys already know. I don't have to talk about him. You guys already know. And his mentality is insane, guys. Every time he's like an Aspilicueta, but for our attack, he always gives his 100%, guys. He never backs down from a challenge. He fully goes hard against every single opponent, and he just tries to do best for his team, And sometimes he doesn't have the greatest performances, but I've never seen him have an actual poor performance. Because even if he misses some passes or misses some shots, his benefits are still there, guys. Off the ball, he provides something that our other attackers don't provide, and this is what makes him start for England too. So, guys, give props to Mason Mount, and let's go to our striking position. For our striker position, guys, I know a lot of people are gonna say Timo Werner, guys, okay? But give me a second. I'm pretty sure Timo is gonna get a lot of game time. We also have Tammy Abraham, but he's gonna most likely get sold. Giroud is leaving, so we are like, we need a striker, and Havertz can play there too, But with the striker that I chose, and I'm pretty sure this transfer will happen, I'm very optimistic, guys. Erling Haaland, guys. Erling Haaland. He's gonna cost us a good 150 to 160 million pounds. But I don't care, guys. He's gonna sign for Chelsea. I'm pretty sure Roman Abramovich is gonna splash the cash, bring him to the bridge, and go all beast mode for the Premier League. And Man City, they're about to get Harry Kane and Jack Grealish, so we have to improve in our attacking position, guys. No other choice. And last season we were struggling with our finishing ability, so I think Haaland is gonna provide that. And if we sign Haaland, guys, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna win another Champions League or something. So at this point, I'm just waiting for the Fabrizio Romano tweet saying, "Here we go, Haaland to Chelsea, deal done." And guys, at this point, I'm ready. I'm ready to see us challenge for every single trophy. And I think in August 11th, I think that's the day, it's going to be the Super Cup day. So I cannot wait for that game. Hopefully we're going to win our first trophy this season. And yeah, guys, this was it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to put the lineup on the screen right now. And yeah, just drop your opinions about it. And see you guys later for the next video. Bye-bye.